going all the way over there. Fuck me. This way? I figure on.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Don't know. Oh yeah, Potato, that's the one. Oh yeah, I remember making controls new. Oh. Okay, let me hold and press. Okay, let's pull him towards. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you'll see. I forgot what's called. There we go. Bombardo.
Revelio.
It says Expelliarmus, Confringo, Incendio. The fuck?
Revelio.
No. Eight, 9. Really, don't fix this though. It's currently February as well. Oh, you take your bloomer again. Oh, I can do it.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Yep, flight. There we go. How do you boost again? Or am I just an idiot? I guess I can easy button. Never mind, you can boost for these. Yeah. my broom?
Past the high wing!
Let go off again.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Oh. Well, there's enemies over there.
Revelio!
Sure, well. Holy shit.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Let's do them.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and the...
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a Dudbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is... odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
I'll take a chest, thank you.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio.
Okay, they're still here.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Look over the potion.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That's a brilliant idea.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. Ta-ra!
I forgot they control surviving. Uh-oh. That's definitely a problem. Why's he got to stay there?
Scout around Pilgrim.
My mother used to always say, a clear egg makes way for a clear palm. I don't know what palm is. Endure edge never seen a clear taste.
Revelio.
They've got protection charms, if you ask me. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. It seems I'm sure don't go down easy. You'll have to fight eventually. Back for more. Convenience not the brightest. The land returns to those.
Start this. I don't know if I can do something though.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Fuck's sake. You're not getting used to this again.
Repair room. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting
Yes,
ring
come
with
on,
only
come on.
two
Like 3
dragons.
minutes sold out.
We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Oh, better put the fucking displacement on it.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Your eyes are course you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and
Revelio.
you're to post.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Why can't I run?
Hello, Hamora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
They can't so I'm gonna need Expelliarmus. I'm not finding fortunate substitution.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Stop right here. I'll get your fucking out of here. Stupid. Back for more? Not the brightest child. Well, get away with that!
Don't kill him. Fuck. Ja, men fan med fler.
Aim for the ring in front of her restrainers.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
So, like, there's not a main complete compassion Weasley said. Fuck's sake. Collect the field guide page in Underground Harbour. Collect the field guide page from the book in the library.
dream of making a better world.
Yes, so they got pumped. Come on. 1-0 to Mornick. That should even the table. No. They might be a total goal difference. But that's fine. Oh, Jesus.
Such footwork! This isn't the ballet, you know!
What do you say? Mr. 5000?
Oh.
Fuck up. What the fuck, man? Pringle. What's it? Been here before.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
Oh, I can open them yet.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Right.
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Snakebird? No, the golden snigget. The golden snidget.
Correct!
Oh, I
the
guess.
snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, that's the... This one.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
I remember that
Since it
one.
makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Oh, the ball... It's not definitely not the snitch. The cough or the bludger? I would think the bludger.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
I don't think it does.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Fuck it. Let's see more
I'd
questions.
like to
I
answer
this.
more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of International Confederation of Wizards? I don't know this. This
The
sounds fucking
International
important.
Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I have no clue. Allowing is the Green Iron Valley. I'd go this one.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
This one?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
I don't know if like any of these are. The hide-behind. A ghoul of what other magical... A demiguise? I don't know.
A demiguise.
Yes!
Oh, what a
While the
guess.
hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
It's not Patronus charm, I don't think. A lefty fold. Stunning knockback.
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Was it?
The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Elemental transfiguration. Evelyn Orpington.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
Never
One
heard
of the
Gamp.
principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic, I know.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon.
What the
In
fuck?
Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
I've got the basilisk.
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw.
I'm shit at
According
this.
to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I don't fucking. What? Ilvermorny. I don't know, the Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon rainforest.
No. Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock.
Cool.
The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
I should know this one. Elixir into dysphoria. I think it's this one.
Virocitiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Fuck it then.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Oh no, this one.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking. Blatching. I think it's Haversacking.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
I'm gonna go web feet because this is like.
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck.
Interesting.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Oh, that makes fluctuate. Oh, that's a bean, so I know this one.
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
I don't know. What does the elder wizard? A wand?
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands. I'm just going for that because that's where I am.
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America.
Okay.
The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless, okay.
Sir Luckless.
Martyr. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster, come on.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct.
Oh,
The
nice.
Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Alfred Everett. Gamp? Sure it's like Gamp.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes.
Oh, what's Gamp?
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
I got most right.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Ooh. Where to sit though?
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
Sure.
Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just...
Uncle Roland sends us back. He often asks after you and his owls. Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits, and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
You mate.
Rebellion. Aloha Mora. Rebellion.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration.
Experiment. That's a very good spell. Appointment. Appointment. That seems pretty handy. Pacificus Totalis. Restore momentum.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they free?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
I'll be back.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Let's have a look at quests. Where the fuck's going? I want to unlock Bombarda, to be honest.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I'm sure I could do that.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. I should investigate. Revelio.
Let me fucking jump then. Is that the thing I need to do?
now. I'm only trying to help.
So I want to slow him down. Maybe also.
Levioso! Everything's all right now. Seen better days.
Rookwoods don't get any bigger!
Wash, wash, big the wash. Yes, 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 wash, big the wash. Lassies.
Revelio.
Is that what I need?
Levioso. Assignment's all finished.
Jeez, I can't see
Levioso.
twice.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Really, you bastard.
pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
No.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
I didn't know I could do that.
It might have gone more to plan if you'd paid attention to instructions. Cleaning your ears out might be...
Come on, you can.
The beasts around here can seem a bit easier now.
This was a bit more.
We don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Really? What? Kannst du Eisberg in das Net?
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it.
What's this one, Bombarda?
Pumpkins.
On the pumpkins.
Bombarda. Excellent work. Cast the spell just like that every time. assured and in control.
What did I ever do to you?
Sharp.
Bombarda! Capulso! Levioso!
There we go.
Bombarda!
Oh, he didn't work Bombarda.
Bombarda!
There we go.
Bombarda!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Let's go. Alright, we'll do one more main quest now. Probably go off for a bit. Log Gok. Go this one.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You know what? While I'm Hogsmeade, I'll sell some shit. Where's the place I can sell my shit?
Oh, did you want to...
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Hi there.
Why did you buy me
come
a
in.
second pair?
Let me know if you need help finding
Socks
anything.
at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the
If
water.
I have...
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knuff.
Gotcha.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Jeez. me get us past this fence.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Approaching the wood defense.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Let's go then.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. It's all working for me.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal?
Asshole spider. Nice.
We're making quick progress.
What the fuck?
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
someone.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Best keep Confringo handy actually.
Revelio.
Oh, it's bats. Oh, I thought it was spiders crawling about. My mouth is literally wide open now.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Oh, well, there's some spiders.
You will regret coming here. I will make you pay. Think you're clever, don't you? I won't beg. Put me down!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Okay, shot was up.
Revelio.
No. Fuck's sake.
Levioso!
Must be something around here that can help.
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs.
Revelio.
Or any number of endearing qualities, really.
I wonder.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Oh.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
I don't know how to do that. Well, them they're massive ones. They're...
Reparo.
Shotgun.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Confringo!
Lumos. Lumos.
Oh fuck.
Lumos. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Such arrogance. Let's get this. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo! Leviosa! I won't. Confringo! What are you doing?
No, wrong button.
Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! Protego! Descendo!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo!
TV wants to turn off. Retard. Right. Water spell. I don't know what the spell would do that.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Sure.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Now. We can have a look around in peace.
Symbol. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Send off. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting them more quickly. Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
The fuck is it?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor and fell, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Confringo!
You're calling me.
Revelio.
I guess that's gonna have to be it. Yeah, that's not bad. Game buttons of the game. I'll maybe stream later. You see.